Good old classic Donald. Wait, no, not that Donald. No, not that one either. Still the wrong Donald. Are you even trying? There we go. Despite being the lovable, fumbable duck we all know him to be, Donald has committed quite a number of crimes. Whether it's the infamous time he burned down Hap's house or when he ran away from the police. Today, I'm going to try and do my very best to figure out how long Donald's prison sentence would be. Now there's going to be a few rules. First things first, we're charging Donald as an adult, because I don't really know how old he's supposed to be in the series. Second, for some crimes he's going to be getting the maximum sentence because there's more than likely chance that he's done it multiple times. And now it's time for the third rule, which isn't really a rule, but where the fuck does the series take place? Like, the series takes place in Wackland City, but if it was in the real world, where would it be? Looks like I'm gonna have to hit up a friend of mine to ask this very important question. Alrighty, now we got our location. California. Wait a minute. California?
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Sun-kissed. Shut the fuck up!
Well, now we know our state of origin. Thanks, Sora. California, which is really the last place I expected. Now you're probably pondering the question, why is this important? Well, based on where you live in the world, some things may or may not be a crime. Or in one place you might get charged differently. So knowing where it takes place in the world allows me to know how much he's gonna get charged for a certain crime. But now it's finally time to get to the part of the video you all clicked on for. Now, let's start off with one of Donald's lesser punishable crimes.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
In the episode, Scrapped Episode, Donald can be seen littering within the first 10 seconds of the video. Now, going to jail for littering is honestly quite rare, but it still means he's gonna get fined. And the minimum he can get is $250 and 8 hours of picking up roadside litter.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
The series FBF takes place in a stadium, and in episode 3, Hatman confirms that it's not his.
Sorry for all the damage, dude. So, how much do I owe ya?
Oh, this isn't my stadium.
Which means he's trespassing. Donald also appeared in that episode, which means he's trespassing, so most violations of California Penitentiary Code Section 206 are charged as misdemeanors. And the penalty he's gonna get out of this is most likely half a year in jail with a $1,000 fine.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
I'll be honest, I couldn't really find anything for this one. Plus, whenever he usually does, like when he got Hap attacked by a cat, it wasn't really on purpose. So I'm not really gonna charge him for anything. Instead, I'm just gonna mark this up as Hap is an idiot.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
What is possibly Donald's most well-known crime, arson. Now, if you were convicted of an act of arson, your jail time would be up to 9 years with $10,000 fine. Now, I would just mark this up and move on, but he's done arson 2 times from my count. Most well-known is Hap's house, and the second one being...
I burned down a Taco Bell.
Oh, good for you.
So considering he's done it twice, I'm just gonna double the amount. So let's add 18 years with a $20,000 fine.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Donald has stolen a lot of stuff, whether it's a game, a dress, or even chicken nuggets, he's done it. And so for that, I'm gonna give him 3 years with a $1,000 fine.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
In the same episode where Donald burns down Hatman's house, he gets a job as a waiter, but when he receives his paycheck, he gets overpaid. What was originally supposed to be just $50 ends up turning into $2,550. And instead of returning the money like a good boy, he decides to keep it, which is technically theft. And the money that he took is way over the limit of what you can take without going to jail. Now, there's a lot of different ways that this situation could go, but let's just say they give him 16 months in prison.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
This one considers the fact that Donald has used Hatman's credit card without his permission, which would count as credit card theft and identity theft. Now, if you want, you could choose not to count this, but I'm counting it because I'm pretty sure Donald has done it. I just can't really remember where, so identity theft and credit card fraud ends up giving him 3 years for credit card fraud with a $10,000 fine and 3 years for identity theft with a $10,000 fine.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
In Fashion Frenzies, after stealing a dress, Hatman and Donald run away from what I'm assuming is the police. But still, running away from the police in California can get you up to 1 year in jail with a $1,000 fine.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Your eggs hard boiled. Yeah, take that.
Now, as you can see by those clips, Donald assaulted the police officers, which adds 3 years to his record.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Once again, back to Burger Brawl 15, Donald is seen trying to escape with Loggy. Now, trying to escape prison without violence can already give you up to 2 to 3 more years in prison, but considering he did use violence, that's given him 6 more years.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
The cannibalism comes from the fact that he's a bird eating other birds when he, eats nuggets. But you'll be very shocked to find this to be true, but cannibalism? It's completely legal. 49 out of the 50 states, it's completely legal to eat people. And California is one of those legal states. Although, it's how you get it. If you can get it legally, then you could technically eat it. And considering he gets his stuff from McDonald's or wherever, he's getting off scot-free.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Jab, what about Tweet Talk? Oh wait, I forgot my account was suspended for public nudity.
Yeah, posting a picture of yourself nude on a platform where everyone could see it. Yeah. I don't even want to say it. Let's just move on to the last one.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Oh, golly, look.
Now for assaulting Mordecai like that, aka beating the ever-living crap out of him, this can result in 6 months in a county jail and a fine up to $1,000. And now, to add everything up, Donald's entire jail sentence would be, drumroll please, 39 years and 4 months, 8 hours of roadside work, would have to pay a fine of $34,250, and would also have to become a registered 6 offender. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. And cut. Now look, I'm going to be honest, I know it's probably I'm off in some of these areas, but this is around what he would probably get. This is just an estimate after all, not the exact number. And if I inadvertently somehow offended you, I am sorry, I did not mean that. I really did have fun making this video, and if you had fun watching, then why not leave a like? And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to spend the next 2 months trying to figure out what my next video will be about. Bye everyone!